later on, after we've done the block of FACEIT League matches. But into this match, we do see the pistol. And here it is, Virtus.pro. Going to get challenged here on Banana. Looks like it's going to be a quick frag for Dozier. And in comes Snacks. Now, can he do something here? Does get a good flash. And there are some frags coming his way.
Oh, wow.
Snacks with a triple kill with the USP. Good stuff there. And Virtus.pro in like a train up Banana. This is going to be tough. Is Snacks just going to ace them? There's Marklov. Pasha, why would you do it? But great stuff there from Snacks.
Really great hold from him. Got the frags in there before the smoke did pop out, and even got one in the smoke. And interestingly enough, he didn't even get the easy target of Marklov. Marklov got tagged down by the great nade by Neo that came in early on. Took him down to 50 HP, and once he was left, it was easy pickings for Virtus.pro to come in. And this is a really interesting second round buy from them. Seeing a Mag 7, a P90, and Bialy going for a FAMAS along with two M4. So really mixing it up here, and HellRaisers don't want to put anything into this. They got the bomb down, so they're going to be able to get the third round buy. So going to be just going for these P250s, and Pasha with the early pick onto Dozier. As HellRaisers now, just 4 of them left, going to try and get the bomb down for some extra cash and do some economical damage, as Pasha's pretty low. He's going to have to play safe.
Yeah, and HellRaisers, they opt for just PT50s. They don't get themselves any armor, no nades really, so very light investment. They got the bomb down, so this is the reason they're going to be able to buy the following rounds. They didn't want to tax their economy too hard. Simple stuff, you know, basic stuff. I'm sure a lot of people are sick of me constantly repeating this every game, but there are people who don't know. And we have Virtus.pro in a good position right now to pretty much clean this up without any losses. Great P90 action coming in from Taz. They're making the 3 kill there with the sprayed out, and it's going to be a very flawless round from Virtus.pro. And in comes the buy here for HellRaisers, and going to see that there aren't going to be a lot of nades on them, as they did invest in those PT50s on the previous round. So perhaps maybe regretting that, or looking for a very fast play in this round.
Definitely so. They can definitely exploit the weakness of Virtus.pro still with the Mag 7, the FAMAS, and the P90 in hand. So grenades may not be all that needed, as Angel's just going to push up towards Banana. Is he going to catch Neo? Gets the headshot. Goes for the second. They're playing 3 here, Virtus.pro. The nade tagging Angel down to 34. The repeat not going to get taken down there. Almost sloppy play there from Virtus.pro. Maybe not expecting that buy.
In HellRaisers go, Bialy actually going to get taken down from the back. Good stuff there from HellRaisers. Pasha in trouble, but he will take himself a frag onto Angel. 2 more players to find though, and he's marching his way up middle. Quick flash in to clear the angle as he makes his way up. And Pasha with a player to worry about in pit and apartments. Going to go the apartments route, perhaps not. Does decide to change his mind, and so he moves his way back towards the site. And of course this must feel like an impossible situation. He's going to go for the smoke here. Will he actually go for the flash diffuse? He's going to go for it. He's holding it right now, and we can't even see because he's so blind. He actually gets the defuse. Are you joking? HellRaisers got to feel pretty sore after that one. And Virtus.pro sneaking in a 3rd round. And HellRaisers, they can force it up if they want, and they are going to, but that's got to hurt.
Virtus.pro had no reason to be able to win that round. HellRaisers let Pasha just march up to that bomb site, jump over. They heard where he was. And how did they not just try and go all out for him? It was almost sloppy play from HellRaisers, but well done for Pasha for having the confidence to actually go into that. It's
really smart. To be honest, there was the only way he could even have a chance there. I mean, he was dead. If he tried to duel them, one in apartments, one in pit, he's just going to get repeats from both angles until the timer explodes and the bomb explodes. And Angel with a quick peek there. He's not going to find his pick. And we see the defensive setup from Virtus.pro yielding a very positive result here now as they go a man up. There is definitely still time for them to use, to work with, to find themselves something else to go with. But it might just take form in middle, but it's going to be Taz that actually takes down Q-Trip Boiler. So they haven't gained anything right now. They're going to have to just go for it at this rate.
They definitely are, as we see the 3 remaining members getting set up to approach this A side, but that incendiary grenade is going to force the player in apartments, I believe that was Marklov, away from Boiler. As they saw the smoke come around, they're going to drop Pasha. So 3 versus 4 now, the rotation coming in. 1 from Banana, 1 through CT, and that is Snacks. Going to come and join his team. Marklov still in these apartments area. He gets headshot. Snacks caught simple on his rotation though. Dozier just the man left. Gets one. Is he going to get the bomb down here? No, he won't. He will get taken down by Neo, who came round from quad side. And this is HellRaisers onto an eco here, because Virtus.pro, they've had 2 hold rounds, and one of them they really shouldn't have got, but they bought it back that last round. Really confident win from them.
It's pretty amazing, you know, having that round from Pasha where he won. I mean, it's great that he realized that he couldn't win that with individual skill on the shots, because he would only get one chance to get the one-on-one, and after that it would just be over. So that has allowed this 4-0 situation, which could very easily turn into a 5-0, but do have a couple CZs and some P250s on HellRaisers. Grenade to tag them down a little bit, and they are going to make their way up across Banana and up middle a little bit, just trying to see if they can find themselves some picks. So far, it's not to be successful though, as they are getting smoked off at every avenue. And we are going to see Markov going for the peak. Does spot one player in the corner of CT Arch area, and there is Taz. Going to be finding himself some action with the M4. Looks like a pretty easy crossfire though for Virtus.pro, as they rack up the kills on Pasha and Taz. So well held there by Virtus.pro, and once more, HellRaisers will get another chance into their next buy round.
And that was such a basic setup there from the Virtus.pro. Having one member on quad, one member on arch side, just setting up that simple crossfire. It means that unless they push you at the same time with flashbangs, then the T's, they're going to find it really hard to actually penetrate your defense there and pick up a frag. So it's really safe setup to use on eco rounds. As we see HellRaisers now coming in with this buy. Simple does have the AWP. He won't find anything in mid. We know Virtus.pro won't peek that area. They've got no real need to, as Doja is the first to get the frag here with a headshot onto Neo on Banana. Now Snack's going to come and face, drops Angel. He can't find any more, as HellRaisers going to be playing it safe here on out.
It does seem that with this one player lost for either side, that things are going to get a little bit awkward here now. We do see actually the quick peek from Pasha there, and if they do see that there's no one occupying Banana whatsoever, this is going to allow one to float back, and we can see that Pasha is now floating back a little bit in his position so that he can help this A defense. But it's a great 2-man setup, both on pit. This could be very effective. HellRaisers slowly making their way up now, securing position by position. 40 seconds left for them to play with, so taking it in a methodical manner. And soon they will reach contact. They can always go for, not actually with 30 seconds left, the double back becomes not really an option. And now they are going to commit into the bomb site. Now 2 players in pit to deal with. This might just be a little bit too much to overcome. We'll have to see if HellRaisers are going to be able to pull this off. There's a great incendiary there into pit, but Bialy with a fantastic response will get himself an easy frag. But Kucha with a return there onto Taz. In goes Pasha though with those grenades. 2 players on the site, and the fire is burning them all. And that's going to be a quick cleanup there from Virtus.pro.
Really good use of grenades there. It's always good to see the incendiaries and Molotov grenades used to full effect. We saw a great one from Marklov, but unfortunately he got dropped from apartments. It was, in theory, it was a great idea. Force those pit players away and into angles that don't favour them in any way. But the headshot from Bialy just came in so nicely. As Virtus.pro secured themselves the round, and now Simple has to fall back onto a Galil because the AWP buy didn't really get any good results for him. No cash income because of it. Virtus.pro really holding strong on this CT side.
That was a really good example that round of their anti-picking setups and style. Very defensive, very passive. Snack's going to be put to a defense though, as he did try to go for a peek. Does get taken out by Angel. Neo does get the return frag though. There's another player there to find, and Neo will actually execute. So great stuff there from Neo on the B side. And now there is a significant advantage, but can Kucha even things up? He will get himself a single frag. So there's a 2-on-3 now, which is markedly better than a 2-on-4, but it's going to be a quick trade there to put it to a 1-on-2, and Markelov with 50 seconds left on the clock, another 1-on-1 with a grenade out, not going to be able to survive that one. Unfortunate timing there from Markelov. And HellRaisers, it seems like they are getting really unlucky, actually, in a lot of these situations, but also Virtus.pro are just playing really well.
Yep, it's the CT side that they're known for, but as you said, HellRaisers, if Markelov didn't have a grenade out there, he could have easily picked off Pasha and got the bomb down on the A site. A little bit of unlucky, but again, HellRaisers not performing to their best right now. They've had a few close rounds, but no final product. As we see, Pasha gets pop flashed in by his teammate, gets the early frag onto Angel, and HellRaisers going into this round, a buy round as well, 1 man down. It's not the ideal start.
So HellRaisers just with a normal kind of positional plays here, trying to make themselves some map control. And we do have that smoke that I talked about previously before we went live, just to slow them down a little bit. And they aren't actually going to be peeking into apartments. They're not going to see HellRaisers moving in after that smoke was dropped. Taz in a good position, however, to deal with any aggression through that avenue, through that angle of attack. Bialy actually with the potential crossfire with Taz here as well now, moving for a spot towards the apartment. He's going to see a couple players, and will they actually look for Taz here? There is Taz in a very, very strong position. They are waiting to hit the play. Looks like it's just going to be one. The other player falling back. Taz picks up an easy kill. And it looks like going to have Dozier and Simple taking frags on middle. Oh my goodness, that was almost too easy there, as it's now 1 and 2 for Neo. As he makes his way in, all the way from that B rotation, in past the smoke. Flame goes down, finds the 1-on-1, executes it. Got Simple left. Simple getting dropped, and Dozier left. And that's going to be an easy kill for Dozier, unfortunately for Neo, as HellRaisers finally get their first round on the board.
But now they need to make sure that they don't get stops this round, because if they do, then it's again that big income loss bonus for losing so many rounds in a row. It will get reset and they'll find themselves on at least 1, maybe even 2 eco rounds, as Virtus.pro have a pretty good economy behind them. And we're going to be seeing an early banana push here, trading grenades, 1 Molotov for a HE, and no one comes out on top.
So it's really hard for HellRaisers right now, because we can see the struggle for them when it comes to finding the picks. They've made it happen a few times, but generally speaking it's really difficult, and it comes with a high risk against Virtus.pro. And it looks like they're going to go for this again. We have Angel. He was quite far pushed through that smoke, but he did actually decide to retreat there, fall back. And you can see the reaction here. Got Snacks and Neo basically on the Heat and Potty setup on the back of B, as they couldn't be further away, more or less, from the A bomb site right now. So good work from HellRaisers to push them all the way to the back of the B site, as they now go for the execute on A.
Now Pasha holding this arch angle. There's no smoke, so he can easily pick up at least 1. Probably should have got a few more in there. Dozier does get the return frag. Taz now going to hold strong. Gets 1, gets 2. And now it's just Kucha left after Bialy did drop Marklov. Taz will go down. Bialy still holding this pit area strong. Gets the headshot. And solid play from Bialy and Taz combined there. Really nice hold on the A site.
That was really sick, actually. Bialy knew exactly how to move, how to shoot in that pit position, and that flash that came out from Bialy, the counter flash, allowed Taz to pick up those kills. Those 2 kills at Library, that was amazing team play there. That should have been a very, very dead Taz, but he managed to get himself 2 kills. Unbelievable stuff there. Virtus.pro so good on the defense. The counter flashes, amazing. Going to see HellRaisers now on pistols once again, as their economy lies in tatters at this point. You can see right there, 1,500 on each player. Obviously having 1 around, then losing immediately after, getting completely reset. That's basically the worst case scenario. And they can't even really buy now. I mean, they're going to force it up because they kind of have to buy. They just have to try at this point. They can't go and continually eat. They can't do more than 1 eco. That would be very, very sad indeed. But with a lack of nades like this,
Well, it's nothing.
this could actually go quite well for HellRaisers, because Virtus.pro are being a little bit aggressive on some of these angles, aggressive on banana. They're peeking a little bit on middle. It looks like HellRaisers will lose 2 players, but having no grenades, they need to find the jewels. This is something Virtus.pro have been denying them previously. Usually you win position with grenades as the terrorists on this map. But we're going to see HellRaisers now still looking for some frags. And Virtus.pro are doing the smart thing now and not showing themselves whatsoever. Going to force HellRaisers through choke points. They're going to have to take risks now to get the picks. It's going to be 1, but there's Pasha on the other angle. And already it looks like middle is well held. But Markov to say no. Going to take down Pasha as Snacks drops the bomb. And now it's all on Markelov as he does double himself back towards that bomb. He does know that Snacks is nearby, so this is certainly a problem.
Just going to save the AK here. Going to go for a pick. Gets 1 onto Bialy now. He switched out his Galil. Going to save this AK because he knows that his team aren't going to be on the best of buys next round. Really smart from him. It's the best he could have got from this situation, as his team can't really even buy up to go alongside it. They're just going to have to go for CZs, P250s. And it's going to most likely be 11-1 here to Virtus.pro, and it's certainly spiraling out of control. We're getting into that danger zone where Virtus.pro might not even give HellRaisers a chance to actually play this CT side.
Yeah, certainly. Taz going to go a little bit aggressive here on apartments. Bialy actually manages to do a quick timing on second mid from balcony. And again, you know, they're on pistols, largely speaking. Let's actually check out Markelov, because he's the guy with the AK. He's the one that could create something here. And we can see that Bialy and Snacks are very low on health. They managed to actually survive, but that was due to their quick aggressions early in the round for quick picks and information. They knew that an eco should have been coming out here from HellRaisers. But Markelov can still do some damage. Trying to find some angles here towards middle. Only really a smoke to work with. No flashes. And flashes are really how you can win positions on this map. And there is some counter grenades there from Virtus.pro. They react, they are reacting to the smoke that they saw from Markelov towards CT Arch by trying to make the approach through quad more difficult. There's Markelov going to spot the first player. And Pasha with a quick double from behind. He's going to get the triple spray down, and Markelov unable to do anything for his team in that round with the AK. And we'll see the next spike coming in from them. And now fully stocked on grenades, and perhaps with all the grenades, they're going to actually be able to win some areas, especially up middle and on banana.
That was actually really, really smart play there by Pasha. He knew that the only threat on HellRaisers was in Markelov, with that AK-47, and he knew that his attention was towards the quad side because of where the grenades were. He was having to turn away from flashbangs. So he knew that it was relatively safe for him to peek because he'd only be up against 2 pistols. And once it was just Markelov left, Markelov could only challenge, and by then it was too late because Pasha had already picked up 2 frags and the third came in really, really, really easily.
So now it's going to be the standard play here from HellRaisers as they try to gain position. And Virtus.pro reacting very, very smartly here. They're just playing the passive setups once again. They know the full buyers come in. They know the grenades are alive for HellRaisers. Although actually there weren't really all that many flashes, and flashes are really important for the T side on this map in particular. As we can see, Virtus.pro abusing all the choke points, abusing the fact that HellRaisers have to try to either double peak angles or flash themselves out of angles to get into these positions, to get up mid, to get the jewels that they need. Pasha actually going to get taken down by Simple, going for a very risky pick there, but it pays off, and now Snacks on the defense, taking down Angel. And Angel has usually been the one to challenge Banana. This might just tell them, be a big tell that he was the distraction now. As the push does come in onto A, they are going to rotate incredibly fast from B. HellRaisers have to do this really quickly. Kucha already going to work on Taz. Snacks, though, in library, putting up quite the fight. They will all go down, though, and Neo from B. Can he save this round? Looks like he can't, and it's a great play there from HellRaisers. Simple. Oh, there it is. I was going to say simple and quick.
You were saying it's so hard to do.
I was on his pop and everything.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, really great play from HellRaisers. 4 of their members able to survive with, I think it was only Angel drop-in. So really, really good from them. They've been able to get 2 rounds now on the board. But if they need to hold this one, and Snacks, this is the first time we've seen him pick up the AWP, went for the quick pick on Doja. Markelov finds Bialy in a unconventional position there, does pick him off too, so we're back to a 4 versus 4. That's Markelov aggressive here in apartments, sends the flashbang in, Taz turns away, he's expecting the push, but it won't come in just yet.
Yeah, and Virtus.pro, they don't know where to put their players just yet, so they're going to put Neo towards A, and they can just leave Snacks with the AWP in B alone, and this is certainly very difficult to do that position with an AWP. It's very committed if they push the site, but we can see that they're going to move into A. So it's a good call from Virtus.pro. We're already losing Neo towards Library, and HellRaisers on a good start, on a good roll. Great stuff there from Kucha, taking off their head of Pasha, but in comes Taz from over the pit, trying to get himself up into Graveyard. I can't quite do it, but we'll take down Kucha in the effort, and Snack's going to come in on the rotation. He's very far away, going to switch out for that AK-47, and perhaps Snacks can be the salvation for Virtus.pro as he comes in from the back. And they are distracted with Taz in the pit. That's going to give Snacks an opportunity there. Takes the frag onto Angel. In he goes, finds Simple too, and there's plenty of time, so long as they can find the bomb. And there you go. Going to be the defuse there for Taz. as a Virtus.pro pick up round number 12. That is very, very, very sad for HellRaisers. They've done really well on a lot of spots, but they are like getting unlucky here and then. It's really crippled them.
And yeah, this is a dominating performance from Virtus.pro. You said yesterday when they come up against a good team, they're just gonna go full force and play how they should and how they're known to play. And HellRaisers, they're doing it against them today. As the T side on a force buy for this last round. Very few grenades. You've said flashbangs so crucial on this. They've only got 3 left on them across all 5 members. It's not looking good as it's a pretty far push through apps now. Pasha going to pick Angel off there. Really nice use of the angle of the smoke there. As Bialy's going to smoke out apartment spots. At least one member in there. I'm not sure he saw the second. But he knows that this A push is something they should start worrying about as Pasha's going to get the flashbang in. This could really cripple the advances of HellRaisers. Pushes through the smoke, picks up 2. But Kucha does return 1 on Bialy. Pasha with his 3rd now. 1 more left in Kucha, but it's going to be Snacks coming from behind. Really strong CT half there from Virtus.pro.
Yeah, I feel like, HellRaisers played pretty well. Honestly, they just got unlucky in a few key moments. CS can go that way sometimes. I think the clearest example can be CT on Dust 2 sometimes, where it's like really obvious. If you lose the wrong situations or get unlucky in the wrong situations, it can actually just basically lose you a game. And HellRaisers now going into the pistol round and with a very big disadvantage when it comes to the rounds. They're going to win this one already. It's going to be Markov that gets completely annihilated there by the force of Neo as they do push themselves up middle straight in on top of that A bomb site. There's no messing around here from Virtus.pro as we have HellRaisers scrambling together to try to mount a retake of sorts, but it's not gonna happen whatsoever unless Dozier can 5-man. It's gonna be HellRaisers exiting this match very, very promptly.
Very, very clean eco there from Virtus.pro, keeping that momentum going. And do HellRaisers force the buy here and go all in? It looks like they are. They want to stop this match point. They don't want this to happen. So CZ's armor's P250 armor. And Dozier, is he going to go for some grenades? No, he's just going to go Yep, there we go. Picks up 1 flashbang and armor as well. So they have something to work with here, HellRaisers, but they're up against AKs, Galil. And we're seeing this Mac 10 buy become a little bit more common now. If you're going to go for a big buy later on, or you're up against non-armored targets, but right now, HellRaisers, they do have that armor. Simple. Playing an aggressive position here in steps, waiting for the push to come in. But Snacks won't push just yet as Pasha gets the opening frag on Banana. It's opened up that B bomb site, but Markelov's gone aggressive down mid, picks that up. Is Simple going to catch off Pasha? Snacks, sorry, no. He won't. It's just Kucha and Dozier left now. But 2 versus 2. They could salvage some guns here if they need. That was very smart.
Yeah, I love that from Virtus.pro. It's the small touches.
Yeah.
And we can see that neither Kucha or Dozier have found themselves AKs yet. So that's going to make this incredibly hard. A Galil found by Dozier, but still Kucha left in want of something better than a CZ. Going to have to do for now, and it's going to be Taz to take down Kucha, as both Neo and Taz are incredibly low on health points at the moment. And Dozier is going to make his way in. We'll find Neo first of all, but Neo's going to get the timing on him, and Dozier will go down. And that's a 15-2 scoreline, as everything is being invested in every single round for HellRaisers as they try and
claw this back,
get it back somehow. But there are overtimes in FACEIT League, so that's the only bright side for them right now. Is that if they win 30 to 13 rounds in a row,
they don't even get the draw yet.
They can get the overtime and maybe win.
Maybe it's a massive maybe.
It's not going to happen, maybe. it's just not happening. Surely, I mean, I hate to count them out, but Angel already actually going to pick up a kill onto Pasha, so perhaps this round could work out for them. We've got Simple on the Deagle, looking for those shots, going to spam it down. Bomber Banana does pick himself up a kill, so that they are 1 man ahead, HellRaisers. But they are still without weapons. They want to retrieve the weapons on Banana, but Virtus.pro are already cognizant of this. They're probably chucking them away. Yeah, there it is. They're chucking away the weapons. Really smart stuff. Now that they can actually leave Banana completely, now that there's no weapons left there, and HellRaisers are going to run down Banana, hoping that they left the weapons there, and it's not going to be the case, and it's just going to end up wasting them time.
Neo, though, still waiting for HellRaisers to actually go for this push to try and find some weapons and punish them for it. Whereas the rest of his two teammates that are alive go up towards mid. They don't have the bomb, so they're just purely going for picks right now with 30 seconds left in the round. So it's probably going to be, yeah, it was going to be whichever side they got a pick in, then the guys on the other side would go back down mid, pick up the bomb, and take it to that side. And they got the pick in B, and they've rotated there, but it's Angel playing a very tight angle. He was low, however, gets taken down. The bomb will go down with 10 seconds left, as this rotation is on at range with CZs. This should, if all goes to plan, be match for Virtus.pro. They're coming in. Kucha will get taken down. It's now Markelov 1 versus 3. GG's already coming in. He will get one onto Neo though. So, and there we go. Gets taken down at the end there, but a solid performance by Virtus.pro. We were both wrong with our predictions. We thought it'd be